Are you ready to take your GIS and geospatial analysis skills to the next level? Whether you're a beginner or a seasoned pro, Global Mapper is your ultimate tool for mapping and spatial data visualization. In today's video, we will walk you through the essential tools, hidden features, and pro tips to help you master Global Mapper fast. From importing and analyzing special data to creating stunning 3D maps, we've got you covered. So, let's begin. Okay, so first off, you need to visit the official website, which is gonna be bluemarblegeo.com. From here on the top corner, you have an option for the products, trainings, use cases, and if you hover down to the top right, you have an option to click the try the Global Mapper for free. All you have to do is click the download trial. What will happen is you will be forwarded to this option. Just provide all the information needed. Click the submit button and you will be given a link for you to download the Global Mapper 64-bit. Click the download button and of course you need to install the app. And then once the app is installed, click the finish and you will be forwarded to the program itself. Just wait for it to load, takes a little while, and then you will be asked to log in to your credentials. So all you have to do is provide the information to activate the single user or trial license. And then the app will be opened here. Wait for it. Okay, so you have two windows, matter of fact. One is this, like the user interface dialog box. If you don't want this part of the interface, click on X and then there's an option here. All right, so these are going to be your options. Open data files. Now on the welcome page of the program, you see there's going to be the open data files. This will allow you to import any geospatial data into Global Mapper. If you have files like vector data, raster data, and a lot more, you can do with that. You also have an option for the online sources. Basically, if you want to access online data sets and mapping services, you can do with that here. The configuration allows users to customize software settings based on their need and of course load default data. Now, I highly suggest you load the default data because it automatically loads predefined commonly used data sets when the software starts. It is useful for, obviously loading frequently used based maps, preloading standard elevation models, and setting up your default layers for specific projects. Now, once we have that here, these are going to be your tools or your go-to tools to create a custom map for this specific application. Now, one of the key features here is going to be the overviewing the map. You see that? You can basically zoom in and zoom out using the magnifying glass. All right. If you basically, there's a small window for you to overview. If you're kind of like having a problems going here, see, you can basically do that. So that's one of the key features. Now, you can, if you wanted to customize the, for example, we're going to go here at the United States. If you want to create an elevation grid, I want you to click on it and click the check all. All right, so you need to rename the layer. So for example, layer 1, you have the vertical units as meters or feet. But for now, we're going to use the default. Click on OK. And then there's that option for the create contours. There's the create a view shed if you want. Click on OK. And then you see you can create a 3D fly-through if you click on it, but you need to select one of the sections here. For example, this area. Now, if you want to scoop out and hover to the interface, use this pan so you can pan out maybe around here. This section is the control section. Control center. You can use the layer metadata, layer attributes, select all features and layer, zoom to selected layers, and show hide and layout. All right. Now these are if you want to apply color, for example, this. And then there's the digitizer tool. Okay. Say for example this, I'm gonna create a sample label. We're gonna use this modify name. Let's say testing and demo. Click on OK. So we have not now here. So we have this, and since we already have that, we can add more features here. We can launch the geographic calculator here. Okay. Or if you want, you can display the water level right here. See that? Now, with that already in place, you can add more, say, you can enable the geo calculator projection mode, but you need to install that in a second here. Now on the top corner, if you want to open a data file or download the online imagery topo maps, click this button. All right, and click the searches. So maybe we're going to be using the world imagery for now, and click on the next button. All right, so you can set your settings here. If you wanted to get more control over your map, click on the close and click on connect. But the functionality is not available until you register. So if you want to register, click on that, click the single sign on, and then click the connect button. So you will be forwarded to the online server. Now, the edit tool here, if you want to copy selected features to clipboard, you can do that, or paste features from clipboard. We're not going to do that. But instead, on the view options, you can go for the 3D view, but it requires for you to purchase or register using the trial. But if you don't have the capability, click on close. You can always go to the new 2D view if you want, just like that. Or if you want to go for a background color, maybe we're going to be using something yellow, so you can do that. So we can make the viewers a little bit interactive. And these are the tools. Again, you can zoom, digitizer, and coordinate converter. So you have all these options for you. Now, if you want to save your workspace, I want you to click this section right here. And then there's an option here for the export. If you want to export this file that you have created as a Global Mapper package file, as a PDF file, for example, to cloud, if you want to a server, I'm going to click the PDF file. So you have all the options to save it here for the PDF, since I have already created my first map here with all of these settings. PDF options, and then click on the OK button. And then obviously click on the OK. It would ask you for to save the map that we have created here in Global Mapper. And that's it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. We will see you again in the next one.